Trying to relax up in the capsule. Sent me up a drink. Jokes, Major Tom. The count goes on. 4, 3, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Drifting, falling, floating, weightless, calling, calling home.
All right, welcome to the Mike C and Nick show. Should I restart? Okay. What's it called again? Pop culture history.
Music, movies and music.
Music, history, movies, music, good stuff. So I'm here with one and only Mike C.
Nick.
And Nick. So we're going to talk about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. An amazing movie. I mean, really phenomenal actors came out of this. I mean, you had Danny DeVito was in it, Christopher Lloyd, Jack Nicholson, Louise Felcher. You know, she did a great job. I mean, hands down, this is probably one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Mike, your take?
And I kind of thought that I got Danny DeVito. I think that might have been the first time I seen him, and he just looked really cute.
Yeah.
I think he was Mr. Garcia or something, Mr. Rodriguez.
Martini.
Mr. Martini.
Yeah.
And I just remembered when they were, I don't know, having a ruckus or something, maybe over the cigarettes, I'm not sure. And the nurse was just, Mr. Martini. And
Mr. Martini, sit down. I think it was Mr. Chase with, I want my cigarettes.
Miss Ratched, I want my cigarettes! I want mine! Miss Ratched, what gives you the damn right to keep on with cigarettes?
Charlie Cheswick or whatever. But
Well, we were just talking about DeVito. I mean, he could just stand there. I mean, it was just the role and I don't know.
I agree.
He just like fit into it so well.
DeVito was great, man. I mean, he's a
Maybe I
great,
didn't really notice what he was doing because I wasn't aware of him yet, you know?
yeah. I mean, he's a great actor. He did a great villain in Batman Returns. He was a great Penguin, you know. I mean, he was in Taxi, obviously, the 70s sitcom. But DeVito was, I mean, he's a really phenomenal actor. But yeah, I mean, I love Jack Nicholson. I mean, all those Jack Nicholson movies are great. Shining, you know, that's a Stanley Kubrick film. I mean, that's great. He does great in that. I liked him as the Joker in Batman 1989, you know, Tim Burton movie. I liked him in The Last Detail. You've seen that one, right? The Last Detail?
I had a friend. We used to, you know, we'd hang out. I was maybe 14.
Okay.
And he was maybe 16. And I thought this guy was the smartest guy in the fucking world, man. I mean, we would talk about anything, you know, from Vietnam to crime or what, and he just, you know, he just seemed like really fucking wise and shit. And being that way, he was also a bit rebellious. Because we would hang out on street corners like in the middle of the night, and cops would always like come by. Hey, what are you guys doing standing here? And you know, Rich, okay, his name was Rich. He had a big mouth. You know, he'd be like, you know, we have a right to stand here and all that kind of shit. So one day, his mouth was a little too big, and they took him away, and they put him in this fucking mental place, and he was there for like a month or something like that.
Really?
Well, I think when they put you in, they can hold you up to 28 days, and then you have to be reevaluated, and then they let you out or whatever.
Okay. Damn.
And when he came out, he was talking all nutty. Like me and my friend Ed, we were like looking at each other, and like, what the fuck happened to him?
Almost like when Jack Nicholson's character in the movie went in and got the shock therapy. Where he got
it wasn't like he was zoned. It was like he was just talking crazy.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. And connecting dots that shouldn't be connected and shit. Like,
did he like fully recover from that eventually, or?
No, he never did, but he was always on
man.
medication the rest of his life.
What do you think they did to him in there?
I don't know, but he sometimes he would just get pissed and he would like stop doing his medication, then he'd go into hallucinations, bad hallucinations. He'd get picked up again and they'd force him back onto the medication. They would say like he was acting crazy because he was off medication. I think he was just going with withdrawal. I mean, from my fucking
Okay.
drug experience, you know, that shit happens.
Yeah, sure,
You know,
sure.
even if you're just getting off of fucking booze, you go through fucking, my
Yeah.
mother, holy cow, hallucinations my mother had when she was getting off booze. She was seeing dogs sitting on the ceiling, she was seeing little green men running across the fucking middle of the living room.
I've read that you can get crazy hallucinations if you have like, you know, massive alcohol.
But he could
You know,
never get
if you-
off,
if
he
you
could
have
never, he
heavy
could never
alcohol.
go through the hallucinations, because they would always like dose him again. As soon as they picked him up, or they grabbed him or whatever, you know, because he would start talking crazy,
Right.
you know.
Oh, that's interesting, man.
And so
guess-
I always had this attitude against pharmaceuticals,
Yeah.
mental, mind altering pharmaceuticals. And my roommate I had, he got his master's degree and he's working in I think it was some kind of a mental place in Manhattan. And so when I would tell him this story, he would tell me like, oh, no, you know, what we do is the greatest shit in the world, and like, you're so wrong. If he went in there and he was normal and he came out crazy, it was just a coincidence, you know, because some people's, the chemistry just is gonna go, and he just happened to go while he was in there.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Right.
But anyway, yeah.
So I guess that's got some parallels to the movie, you know, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, you know. And I think the funny thing about this movie is, I think it's like halfway through, Mr. McMurphy, which is Jack Nicholson's character, finds out that like 80% of the people on his ward are in there voluntarily, you know, and he's got that one famous line that says like, Jesus, all you guys do is, you know, bitch and complain about this place when all you got to do is just walk the hell out of here. You know, you just got to walk the hell out of here. He said, you know, you think you're crazy? You're not crazy. You're no crazier than the next son of the bitch out there on the street walking around, and that's the truth. And it's a real good line or whatever. And that's a good line.
Jesus, I mean, you guys do nothing but complain about how you can't stand it in this place here, and then you haven't got the guts just to walk out? I mean, what do you think you are, for Christ's sake, crazy or something? Mm-hmm. Well, you're not. You're not. You're no crazier than the average asshole out walking around on the streets, and that's it. Jesus Christ, I can't even believe it.
You know what I'm talking about in the movie or whatever. I think it's about halfway through. And he finds out, you know, that most of the guys are in there voluntarily. And, I mean, what a movie, you know. And when he takes him sailing, that was great. You know, he jumps over the fence outside and he gets the school bus. He gets all the guys, they go sailing, and I mean, it's just a phenomenal movie, you know. It's, I like too when Jack Nicholson, you know, Nurse Ratched won't let him, you know, watch the baseball game. So he acts like he's watching the baseball game, and he gets the whole ward all psyched up, man. And what do they do they give him shock therapy for that, right? I think. Because he gets everybody all antsed up, and, you know, it messes with, like, Nurse
I don't think they
Ratched's...
shocked him until after, you know, the climax, when you put
The boating thing?
when you put the girls in and all
Oh,
that
the
stuff.
girls, yeah, that was good. Well, I think that was lobotomy. At the end, they gave him a lobotomy.
Trying to relax up in the capsule, sent me up a drink. Jokes, Major Tom. The count goes on. 4, 3, 2,
1, 2,